Well, it's time for coaches' comments after a big win by the Stars here tonight, 7-2, 7-3 against Omaha. I'm Joel Norman, and we're joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. This is the third time this season you guys have scored 7 goals in a game, first time at home. How good did this feel?
Feels great. Feels great. We had a bad start to the second period, obviously, made a couple mistakes. They were able to capitalize, but we come back and we take the lead again. We get the big one at the end of the second. That's payback for the one that they scored with 0.2 seconds left last time they were in this building. So that one felt good, and I felt really good going down into the locker room at that point with a 2-goal lead, knowing that we were kind of on a mission at that point. We played really well the second half of the second period. We were able to carry it into the third.
I want to talk about that Adam Kleber goal to give you guys the lead again for good from that point on. Not officially the game winner, but I think we all know that basically was with how this game went down. You changed up the defensive pairing right before that. You put Jacob Brombach with him, and you stuck with those two the rest of the game. What stood out about those two working together, not only just to lead to that goal, but also the rest of the night?
Sometimes you just need to shake it up. You asked me before the game about the change in the lines. Obviously, that worked out pretty well with Maltz being with that line and BMO switching to his line. But sometimes you got to just switch the pairs up. You got to give guys a fresh look and a new partner. And I didn't love the way that 20 and 2 were playing together, and so we were able to get Younger out with Henny for some shifts and get Romer out with Klebs, and I thought that worked out really well the second half of the game.
You guys gave up that second goal to Omaha to tie it up, but like you said, you kind of changed right after that. It just seemed like there was that was the click they needed to kind of flip the momentum back and go, wait a second, we can get this one.
Well, it's again, we can't veer off the tracks at all. Like, we're good when we're on the tracks. We're very average when we're not. When we start playing individual hockey, when we start trying to go at things one-on-one, when we start trying to be cute, turn pucks over in gray areas, we're not very good. We're not built that way. We're built to go get pucks. We're built to run you down. We're built to play heavy, strong, fast, physical hockey. And the things we do in the first period end up paying off in the second and third period when you do things the right way. Can't turn pucks over in the first period. You're going to get beat. You're going to give up odd man rushes. You got to just buy in. You got to turn their D. You got to touch it first. We had how many different 5-on-5 O-zone possessions where we buzzed around their zone for over a minute. And that's the downside to playing man-on-man. They play man-on-man in their D zone, and it's really hard to stay with a guy like that. That's why, they're probably the only team that still does it. And it works for them at times, but I prefer strength in numbers, and you need to go through 5 guys to get to our net. Whereas in that situation, we were taking pucks over and cutting back, and it's just really hard to defend. And that's why you saw Mexico's goals that way. A couple other goals came off of those extended possessions, and that's the difference in the game.
Probably the most exciting goal of the night, though, was the buzzer beater by Kai Janvaria. At the last second, he moves up on that left wing side. Face-off win forward. Next thing we know, it's in the back of the net. Was that something fully diagrammed that you guys were hoping to win it that way, or was it kind of a broken play that he cashed in?
I wish I could take credit for that. What I wanted to happen is I wanted Jack to win the draw to Mangs, and then Mangs had the option to shoot or to make the pass to Marty for the one-timer. But it turned into a 50-50. Their center did a pretty good job, but Kai was on his toes. We talk all the time about face-off intensity and winning that 4-foot race to space. If you can win that 4-foot race, you're going to end up with puck possession. You're going to have an opportunity, and Kai does a great job winning the race to space right behind their center's heels, and he lets it go, and it's a great shot and a massive, massive goal for us.
Absolutely. 3,513 fans here tonight. How fun was this, and where does this rank among crowds since you've been here?
I think that is this the biggest crowd since I've been here? No? It was really close. If anybody knows, it's these guys. If it wasn't the best crowd in the last 3 years, it is one of the top 5. And Stars Nation showed up tonight.
What's your message to them ahead of next Friday? Big game against Des Moines coming up.
Take a look at the standings. If you don't want to be here for that, then I don't know where else you want to be, because next Friday is going to be electric.
Absolutely. Rocky, thank you for the time. Enjoy this win.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. And this has been Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.